This is a look at how quickly and easily we can create a time-lapse in Final Cut Pro X. I'm working here from still photos, which is the slightly fiddlier process. You'll see later on how we would work from a video. So the first thing I'm going to do is import my media, which in this case is 3,737 still photos. That was one taken every 2 seconds. The import process takes a little bit of time. I'm using here a fully maxed out 2016 MacBook Pro, so it's relatively quick considering the number of photos that it's dealing with. If you've got an older or less well-spec'd machine, it may take a little bit more time. I would add that this is the first time using Final Cut on this machine that I've ever seen beach balls, so don't be surprised if you see a few of those along the way. Once all the photos are read in, I'm going to do a Command A to select all, and then press W to insert them into the timeline. I'm accepting the defaults for a 1080p video. Once all the photos are populated in the timeline, Final Cut is going to apply its default duration for each photo, which in this case is going to give us a video of over 10 hours. So what I'm going to do now is to select all of the photos just by doing Command A again, and I'm going to right click on any one of the photos and select New Compound Clip. I accept the default name, and once it's converted it to a video, I do a Command R to retime the video. I click on the down chevron and select Custom from the options. And I'm now going to click on the duration button because, as we can see, it's still currently over 10 hours. You normally want a time-lapse to be about 30 seconds. In this case, I've pre-selected a music track which is 37 seconds, so I'm just typing that into the box there. Just to make it easier to see what we're doing, I'm now going to fit the video to the timeline width. And we're now finished with those photos, so I'm doing a select all, scrolling down to deselect the video clip, and now with the 3,373 photos selected, I'm just going to move those to trash. That's just going to remove them from the project. It's not going to remove them from my hard drive, although I will delete them later because I have no use for them now. We now have our 37-second time-lapse video, and the one remaining job is to add the music track. So I'm going to import media again, go into my music folder. In this case, I've already identified the track that I want, so I'm adding that. And this is where I could do with a bit of help from the more experienced Final Cut Pro users, because I'm selecting the music track, doing W to insert it, and it's adding to the end, so I'm then manually dragging it underneath. But I'm sure there is a single key way to do that, so please do let me know in the comments. So I hope that's been useful. Do check out the more detailed instructions in the rest of the piece.